Beautiful. Oh man, smell the cameras. Good morning. This is Saturday morning and this is my trip. 885 here in the left hand bottom corner. 885 to the little town called Shukaik and Aldarp. And it's now 5:30. Well, I'm ready for the road. Let's go. And that building in the center of the picture now, that is the new construction of the highest building in the world. It will be higher than the Burj Khalifa in Dubai. 7:45. I've been in Jeddah now, or the outskirts of Jeddah, for the last 35 kilometers, and in another 10 kilometers I will be in a very busy area. But what I want to show you is on the left hand side. As you can see there, that is the Hajj terminal right there on the left hand side. Maybe you can't see it now, and that's the Hajj terminal from another angle. Entering the city of Jeddah, a beautiful city, a vibrant city, really a city to be proud of. (6:08), and it's 290 kilometers to Jeddah, and I'm here on the highway inside the city, so I have to make a U-turn here to drive down in a southerly direction. Just a few seconds of a beautiful city, and the highways here through the cities, and on the beautiful buildings on the right hand side, and the palm on date trees. Wow. Well, the sun is right in front of me. Beautiful flags, and then water spraying here on the plants. Beautiful. And look at this massive flagpole. A well-known beacon in Saudi Arabia, and specifically Jeddah. And this is the old football stadium or soccer stadium. I attended 1 or 2 games here about 12, 13 years ago with some of my Saudi friends. Now a new stadium is built right on the other side of the city and about 50 kilometers from here. And here's the first board showing Yemen 760 kilometers. Now let me show you. Right in the distance you can see the power plant, Jeddah South. It's 4 units, 725 megawatt, supercritical and fuel fired. And I was there involved for many months in setting up the boiler combustion to ensure that the downstream equipment will function properly and not corrode within a short period for many months. 8:40, so 3 hours and 10 minutes and 350 kilometers. Time for fuel. Let me stop at this fuel station outside Jeddah, and this will be the last stop before I exit in Jeddah. I wonder if this is water pipes for the Shukaik project. I hope so. I'll see you there, buddy. Go, go, go. That's my sandwiches. It's nearly 9 o'clock. Sandwiches the guys made in the camp for me, and I'm having breakfast. I am now officially left the borders of Jeddah, just past the checkpoint, and that is 85 kilometers long city. Right, another 580 kilometers to Shuqaiq. See you later. 9:15 and 80 kilometers south of Jeddah on the Highway 5. And let me tell you, this road was not even completed when I arrived in Saudi in 2000. This was a single lane, both directions, but not complete. And the trip to Jeddah would have been anything between 2.5 to 3.5 hours, depends on how much we would stuck in the desert. This is in the years 2000, 2001. Well, let me show you. Right in front of us, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 smokestacks, 14 units HFO fire, and each unit is 390 megawatt. I worked there 13 years. 2000, I was employed there for 3 months, and 1st of April this year, it's 20 years ago. So that is Shuaibah. We had some tough times, but we managed with Alstom, good company, and we fixed all our outstanding items. On this side, there's the Shuqaiq power plants. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 smokestacks. 4 smaller ones. Right hand side is the big one. That is that plant is the Shuqaiq desalination, and that is the water treatment plants and power generation. Yeah, good times. 20 years ago. I'm walking into this camp now. Goat camp. Shame there's a few of them left here. And there's some sheep. Let me look at this sheep here, lying in the shade. Ah, shame. Beautiful. And this is the desert. Wait for it, wait for it. There's a one single tree. Look there. And there's a water hole. The local guys is filling up with water there. Well, it seems like the southern parts of Saudi Arabia had some rain in the past. Look at the nice greenery. 10:30, 550 kilometers for the morning. I stopped here for stretching legs, and it looks like a rainy day. And yeah, it's quite humid. And there at the back is the highway. Not really a highway, a dual carriageway. I stopped here at a good friend of mine. What is your name?
Khalid Barkati.
Khalid. And he's selling water lemons.
Sure.
And let me show you the Zamzam water. This is the holy water from Mecca. And look there. Look what is written there. The custodian of the 2 holy mosque projects for Zamzam. This is all the way from Mecca. Watermelons, both sides of the road for the last 15-20 kilometers. And look at the green desert. Wow, beautiful. And all these little towns has got these beautiful buildings or a bridge to announce the border of the town. Beautiful. And look where I'm standing. It's 11:45. My good friends, the camels. Ah, beautiful, beautiful animal. Let's try and get closer to this small one. And there's the mother. She wants to know what's happening here. Just magnificent. Beautiful. Oh man, smell the camera, smell the camera. That's it, driving back to the main road. And this is this guy's shade cover. I want to show you the two types of bricks that I've seen so far. Look, this is a cement brick, but look at the very thin wall and the big cavities, and that's for insulation. And look at these bricks. This is a clay brick. Look at all the pockets, the holes for insulation. And this is the brick from the side view. And of course, interesting, this is a water point. See, the water is getting filled for the locals or the travelers that passes this point. Water is very scarce in this country. And look at that countdown. This is at the traffic light. Left hand side 20, there's 20 seconds now, 19 seconds. And look at this beautiful beacon here. Beautiful building, Arabian style. Wow, beautiful. All you there back in South Africa, let me show you. It's 12:35 and the shops is closed, and so also the fuel gas stations for prayer time, midday prayer time. Cute, huh? Very good. And you go to church 1 hour a week. Just a beautiful picture here in the desert. This looks like a center place or a point or whatever where all these trucks park, and this is for food or hay for the animals, and then they can most probably buy it from here. I'm just gonna take a drive through here. And you see thousands of these trucks on the roads. No business now. About prayer time should be over now. Wow, beautiful. Let me take a video through the window, the open window on the side. Oops, sorry, too low. Oops, that truck came down. But that's it. This is how Saudi Arabia, or the system here to feed the animals, camels, goats, sheep. And there's some bags. I do not know what's in that bags, grain or something. 130 kilometers from Shukaik, and that's the Red Sea. The road is joined up with the Red Sea, the coastline again after Jeddah. So it's been 500 kilometers, 400 kilometers, not seeing the Red Sea. A few minutes after 2, and 815 kilometers for the day so far and 90 to go. Let me tell you about Shukaik. 2008, I worked for Alstom. 6 of us were identified to travel to Shukaik to attend a site meeting so that we can bid on a power plant to be constructed. Well, let me be honest. On the way back to Schwalbe, I initiated a plot, and I spoke to everyone and I said, gentlemen, never but never, we will make sure our price is double that of others, because Sjoekyk is not a place to stay. Well, I'll tell you the rest of the story in a few minutes. Let's look at the fuel price. There was a misunderstanding. There was a 50 real 33 liters. It's 1.5 Saudi real per liter. So in South African rand, that is about 6 rand. 6 rand a liter. And look how he's working with the cash in his pocket. Keep. Factura.
Fatura?
Yeah.
I give fatura.
Well, look at this massive flag here. Can you remember this morning when we left Jeddah? I talked about this massive flag. And look here. Wow. Look like the youngsters, ne? All the youngsters remain here in the kraal. Come. And there's my car. And this is the farm here next to the highway. Well, not the highway, the main road. In front of me is a small pickup, a Toyota pickup with a few palm or date trees. This is big business in Saudi. That's it, 880 kilometers, and I'm here in Sjoekyk. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I had a fun drive, stopped a lot, visit a lot of the Bedouins. No rush to get here. And oh yeah, my story about Sjoekyk. Yeah, after the plot we were successful, and our price was about 3 times higher than all other tenderers. So we as Alstom never came to Sjoekyk, and we were all glad. We had a party that we lost it. 2013, Alstom finished their projects in Saudi Arabia, a few outstanding items. I then moved to a Swiss company, Poiri, and guess what? I ended up in Sjoekyk. Sjoekyk Power Plant, a new project. A big project, but that was fun. 3.5 years at Sjoekyk Power Plant. That was real fun. It was a tough project, a good client, excellent people, a good EPC contractor, a good team, a good company to work for. I've been now in Jambu 2.5 years. It was always been a dream for me to move to Jambu. Well, 2.5 years, and guess what? I'm back in Sjoekyk. Never say never. I have learned that in my life. Never say never. In 2013, end of 2013, when I went past here, I saw this big roundabout with this water tap, and I thought, what the hell is this? Never did I knew that I will come back and work for SWEC, SWCC. And I'm looking forward to it. Wow. And that is the Sjoekyk Power Plant. Oops, sorry. 4 times 725 megawatt each. Super critical. I started here and there was nothing. We were still busy with excavations, soil preparation. Yeah, I had a good time here. Tough, but good. Good successes.